Good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. My name is Damian Schiff, and I'm an attorney with Pacific Legal Foundation, the nation's oldest public interest legal foundation fighting for the principles of private property rights and limited government. And in my remarks this morning, Madam Chair, I'd like to suggest respectfully a resolution for the Commission to follow in this new year, and that is to be ever diligent and vigilant in the protection of private property rights in the coastal zone. It's my respectful view, Madam Chair, that the Commission has too often violated the natural and constitutional rights of private property owners in the coastal zone. And in fact, I and my fellow attorneys at the Pacific Legal Foundation have regularly sued the Commission on behalf of these victims. I believe that the Commission's past actions fail to appreciate that private property rights are essential to what one might call the American experiment. For example, James Madison, in his essay on property, remarked that government is instituted to protect private property of every sort. This being the end of government, that alone is a just government which impartially secures to every man whatever is his own. And in fact, Alexander Hamilton emphasized that these property rights do not come just from, as he put it, old parchments or musty records. They are written as with a sunbeam in the whole volume of human nature and can never be erased or obscured. Of course, these rights have been protected in parchments, in fact, our federal and state constitutions. In fact, our own state constitution, in its Declaration of Rights, provides that all people are by nature free and independent and have inalienable rights. Among these are enjoying and defending life and liberty, acquiring, possessing, and protecting property. Private property, Madam Chair, in my opinion, is the best guarantee that human beings have found in this life for a just and orderly distribution of the limited goods of this world. But I would argue respectfully that it is even more. As Frederick Bastiat wrote in his The Law, each of us has a natural right from God to defend his person, his liberty, and his property. These are the three basic requirements of life, and the preservation of any of them is completely dependent upon the preservation of the other two. For what are our faculties but the extension of our individuality? And what is property but an extension of our faculties? Thus, property becomes not just the means to securing the satisfaction of material wants, it becomes the tool through which we realize the full potential of our individual human personalities. Madam Chair, I would suggest that, as the foregoing makes clear, strong protection for private property rights is essential to the health of the Republic. It is compelled by our state and federal constitutions as well as by the natural law. And I can think, Madam Chair, of no better resolution for the Commission in this new year than to keep these thoughts ever present in mind. Thank you.